everybody. This is Masked ASMR, and today I figured I would do a bit of a different video and customize my 1968 Dodge Dart Hemi Super Stock in Forza Horizon 5. I plan on making this thing into a grip build, which means that I will be able to speed through the corners and not slide into a drift while doing so. Please join me. First, we're going to check out the conversions and to see what engines we can swap in. So we have our stock engine making 425 horsepower, or we could swap in a 6.2 V8 making 415, a 6.7 liter V8 turbo diesel making 475, an 8.4 liter V10 making 640 horsepower, a 6.2 liter V8 DSC, I don't know what that one means, or a 7.7 liter V12 making 800 horsepower. Now, for obvious reasons, we're going to put on the V12 because they generally make more horsepower. Now, we're obviously going to have to put this on all-wheel drive so we don't slide everywhere, and of course, we're going to put on twin turbochargers for maximum horsepower. Now we will check out the engine upgrades. Starting with the intake, we will upgrade that to race intake, race exhaust, race cams, and race valves, as well as a race flywheel. For the platform and handling, this will be fairly easy. Of course, we want race brakes. We are going to want race springs. Here we go. We are going to want to upgrade the anti-roll bars to max, like so. And then we are indeed going to want to put on the race chassis. And of course, race weight reduction. As for the drivetrain, we are going to put, I'm thinking, perhaps a 7-speed transmission. An 8, 9, or 10-speed would be counterintuitive, I believe. But let me see here how this would affect my 0 to 60 and top speed. To 18.2 miles per hour with the 7-speed transmission, and only 162.2 miles per hour with the stock 6-speed. So we are indeed going to put on the 7-speed transmission and a race driveline, as well as a race differential, even though it may hinder us more than it helps us. But let me check the stats. We will put on the race differential. Now, of course, tires, we are going to want slick race tires. Yes, here we go, slick race tires. And of course, we want to make our tires as thick as possible, 275 millimeters in the front and 345s in the back. And we are going to swap on lightweight rims, minus 55 pounds. That is quite the reduction there. 55 pounds lifted off. Okay, now the rim size should be interesting because because it really depends on the car and what build you are trying to do, but we will see if this will increase the top speed or 0 to 60 at all. 225, 1396, 1386, and 224. I'm thinking we might leave them stock. 1376 there, 3702. Okay, we will put 15s in the front. And I'm thinking we put these up to 16s in the rear, just to keep things a little bit proportionate. Now, of course, the track width we are going to put up to maximum, just so we have super flush fitment. And of course, the arrow is fairly important as well. We will put on the Horizon race front bumper so we can tune the downforce a little bit. And we will put on the rear ring as well. And as for the hood, I'm thinking we go with this one right here. The exposed triple bug catcher intake. Okay, that will do for all of the upgrades. We went from Class B 651 to Class S2 at 965. We spent 136,600 credits on the upgrades, but I think that it will be worth it in the end. Now we just need to custom tune it. I'm thinking the PSI will be, say, about 28 in the rear and 31 in the front. Just for a little bit of extra grip in the back. And the gears, I do not need to mess around with much. I just need to tune the final drive up to about there, I believe. Yes, that should be about right. Now the camber I'm going to put at -1 degrees for both the front and the rear. And I'm going to leave the toe at 0 degrees either side. Tune the front caster to 7 degrees. The anti-roll bars are fine, as well as the springs. The right height we will lower all the way down to 6.3 inches. The damping, we will tune both the front and the rear for the rebound stiffness to 11 and the bump stiffness to 6.5. And of course the arrow for the front and rear will both go to maximum speed. The braking pressure we will upgrade to about 110%, I believe. And of course the differential for front and rear acceleration and deceleration we will put at 100%. Now, the balance will be interesting. I'm hoping I can put it at 50%, but I'm thinking 60 might be better. Yes, it is. Okay, we will apply this tuning setup, and we will quickly just check out popular designs. Yes, this one right here looks pretty good. We will pick this one. It has finally loaded. Let's go into Forza Vista and see how it looks. Yes, this looks like a proper race car that you would see in some old school NASCAR races, doesn't it? Personally, I think it looks Perhaps I should do the gears a bit better, but it is what it is. I think I need a bit longer gear ratios. Let me go ahead and do that. I will go ahead and set the final drive to max speed, so the gear ratios are as long as possible. Okay, now let's see how that works. Much better. I guess we're going off-road now, as I was not paying attention, but it seems I have not driven down this road before, so we will go ahead and discover it. Break through the fence. Now then, back onto the road. The turn-in response leaves something to be desired. Yes, that we need to tune it a little bit better. I'm thinking we start with the toe out and put it at 0.5 degrees of toe out. And we put the anti-roll bars up to 25. Now, before we do anything else, let's test that out and see how that fares. Already that is much better. Okay, there we go. Now let's do a little bit of a tunnel run. Going so fast the game is glitching apparently. There's a little bit of a crash there, but we will be fine. Admittedly, I should be paying more attention to the screen, but I have rewind on, so that is not really a problem. Shit. I did not take that turn very well, did I? No matter. Well, it is not the best tune, I will admit. Perhaps I should have formulated a tune that made this video, but it is what it is.